Hi guys, happy Sunday. So I was just getting ready to move hotels for the third time on this trip, and I got into my head a little while I was packing, and I just wanted to do this video because I was thinking about, like, I just had this random thought about growth, like my growth process and how much I've grown, how much my dreams have materialized. And I was just talking to myself basically in my head and thinking, and I realized that the secret to growth, at least for me, has been being able to dream and have a mental picture of where I want to be at different points in my life. There was a time when living in Lagos was a dream for me, and that was about 9 years ago. But then I didn't move to Lagos until 3 years ago. And then at the time when I moved to Lagos, everything just seemed to fall into place. Like, I didn't have to struggle, I didn't have to rally around to raise funds to pay for my accommodation. The whole process, just like, the whole thing just happened. And now when I think back, when things started to fall in line for me, like for my living in Lagos dream to materialize, it started off as a disappointment. There was a situation that looked like a disappointment that now turned into the blessing that became my dream come true. So I was just appreciating how life works and how things have materialized for me, and I just wanted to share. And I want to encourage other people with this video. Like, if you feel like you're in a place where things are not working the way you want, trust me, it's only a matter of time. Time is a fantastic phenomenon. Like, you will not realize it, you will not appreciate it until you get there. But you have to be patient and you have to keep dreaming. You have to hold that vision. Like, you cannot give up. Things will try to derail you, but it's not necessarily derailing you. It's just, I think it's a matter of perspective, like how you take the events that play out before you get to your destination. Because I would have easily given up, but in the last minute, even when I felt like, okay, well, if this thing is not going to work out, then I'll just take what comes. So I kind of like released my expectation at the last minute, and it just happened, like, just like that. Maybe I'll tell this story another time, but this video is not for the story. I just wanted to, talk about how my life has materialized before my eye, in a matter of years. It may look like a long time to you, but one thing I like to believe about life is that as long as there's life, there's hope. And I like to think that if you don't have anything, you have time. As long as you're alive, you have time. So don't rush yourself. Forget about what other people are doing, how fast or how good things are moving for them. We all have our time. Your time will come, and trust me, it is only when you allow divine timing that you will be ready for your time. You can try to hasten the process and get there sooner, but how long are you going to last on the scene if you don't go through the right experiences, if you don't learn the right lessons? I mean, it took me 6 years to achieve my dream of living in Lagos. I've always wanted to live in Lagos from when I got into uni, and I got into uni in 2010. I have always, like, all my dream the whole time I was in uni was that, okay, first of all, I wanted to go to uni in Lagos. I wanted to go to Unilag. I wrote post-UME. I never saw my results. I ended up in Uniport. I was in Uniport for 5 years, strike and all, and then I graduated, and there seemed to be like an issue with my results that was trying to keep me back an extra year. I abandoned it. I literally abandoned that entire drama, and I moved. I wanted to move to Lagos at the time, but I didn't have the opportunity. Like, There was no accommodation. I could not afford accommodation. I didn't have anybody to squat with. There was literally no opportunity for me to move to Lagos, so I moved to Abuja instead. All right, all that, now that I think about it, all that process was just a learning curve for me. It was an opportunity for me to experience other things, so that when I get to where I want to be, I can appreciate it like how I'm appreciating it now. All those experiences that I gained along the way, from moving to Abuja and working in Abuja and living in Abuja for 2 years and moving back to Port Harcourt and then finally moving to Lagos. The entire situation surrounding how I even moved to Lagos and how I'm still here till now, look, is nothing but a testimony. And it's I'm thinking of it now, and I realize that God really has a hand in my life, because I mean, I wanted it. I didn't know how it was going to happen. I couldn't do it for myself, but letting things happen in their own way, or the way that God intended, just kind of put me exactly where I've always wanted to be. And this is not the end of my dream. Like, there are other things that I want to achieve. There are other places that like Lagos is not my final bus stop, of course. I want to live. There are other places in the world that I would like to live. And I believe that time is the only factor to achieving that. It's only a matter of time. It doesn't matter what I can afford now, or how my life is now, or how I'm living. All those things don't matter. I believe that me being here right now is only a part of my journey to the rest of the things that I want in life. And with time, I'm going to get there. I just really, really, really appreciate where I am right now in my life. I appreciate the time that it took, the experiences it took, the lessons that I had to learn. I'm still learning lessons. You don't stop learning lessons. This is life. Life is a permanent school. You keep learning until your time on earth is over. So I'm open to all of that, and I try to implement the lessons that I've learned. Like, I try not to make the same mistakes twice, but I realize that I have made these mistakes. There are mistakes that I have repeated, especially with people, mostly with my friendships and relationships. Like, there are mistakes that I have allowed once or twice, and I feel like they have a way of setting me back. But that doesn't mean that I am not learning, because the fact that I can even recognize that alone means that I am learning. So I'm growing, and I know that there's more. If I give you a peek into my head, into my mind, if you know the plans, the ambition that I have, all the wonderful things that I want to do and experience in this lifetime, you realize that you have to be patient for the kind of vision that I have and for the kind of ambition that I have. Like, you have to be patient. Time is your friend. That's the purpose of this video. I feel like time is your friend. Like, time is your ally. Just wait. Like, don't just sit down and wait, but like, do other things while you wait for where you want to go. Like, you don't necessarily have to be on the path that you really desire to get to where you want. Like, you will get there. Just wherever you are in this moment, appreciate it. Make the most of it, because you'll miss it, and it might be essential for your next step, for your next level. So wherever you are now, if you're looking for a job and you don't have a job, enjoy being unemployed, enjoy being not busy, enjoy being single, enjoy being broke. And believe it or not, as much as we like to see the bad in these situations, there's good to it, because when you become rich and famous, when you get to the point where you have everything that you have ever dreamed of, you are going to remember the days that you did not have anything, the days that you were sleeping morning till night, you didn't have a job, you were eating 1 meal a day. Like, there's a fullness that it adds to your life. There's something that it does to you that makes your entire life experience wholesome. It's like you're not missing out on any path, because you've been there. So now you're going to even appreciate where you are a lot more. So don't be discouraged with where you are or what is going on around you. It is only a part of your journey. That is not your destination. It's on the way. It's like when you're walking on the street and you see a signboard. If you see a car, you see an advert of a car that you cannot afford, is that going to fuck you up mentally? No, because you want the car, you desire things like that, you cannot afford it, but that should not stop you from continuing on your journey. You're going to get there. Just enjoy wherever you are right now. Enjoy the peace and calm and quiet now that you don't have kids. Enjoy being a single person. Enjoy being a childless person. Enjoy it. Nothing is permanent. Everything is subject to change. Circumstances, situations, conditions. Just wherever you are, appreciate it, enjoy it, love it, because you will not be there forever. Things are constantly changing, especially when you know, like when you have a clear vision of where you want to be. And let me tell you, you don't have to be desperate for to acquire your dreams. You don't have to be desperate about anything in this life. Everything is only a matter of time. Take your time. Don't allow anybody to rush you. Don't allow anybody to waste your time. Don't allow anybody to make you feel less because you are not where you want to be, or you're not where they expect you to be. There's nothing wrong with you. You're just waiting for your time. Get a hobby, learn a skill, do whatever. Just make sure that you are enjoying where you are while you are waiting for your final destination. Life is a journey. It's not a one-way journey. There are ups and downs, there are curves, there are bends, there's just, as long as you keep moving, even if it's one step you take a month, listen, you are going somewhere. Don't let anybody derail you. Don't let anybody to make you feel like you're not important or you're not relevant in this life because you have not achieved something big. People have achieved things and they are no more. Don't allow anybody to tell you bullshit. Just see, I'm very passionate about this because I know what I'm talking about, like being there, done that kind of feeling. Guy, don't allow anybody to tell you nonsense. Wait, oh, I don't mean sit down and cross your leg and be waiting. If you like to play football, go and be playing football on your streets. If you like to cook food, even if it's noodles, cook it every day. Basically do whatever. If you like to take pictures, you can just be snapping people's houses, snap the sky, do whatever until your break comes. It's going to happen. You will not even realize it. Like it will even take, when it happens, after it happens, it will take you it will take some time to realize that, come on, I used to pray for this thing, or I used to want this thing. That's how life works. Don't let anybody rush you. All those people that are flaunting on social media, you cannot do what they are doing, no. So just calm down and just wait, please. This is really like, I'm a little overwhelmed in this moment, realizing how far I've come from where I used to be. And I really want a lot of people to know that there's beauty in waiting. There's beauty in patience and time. Time is your greatest ally. Just wait. Just wait. Thank you for watching this video. I'll see you in my next one. Bye.